there, I'm Dan Elder from Kidasa Software Support. Welcome to this tutorial video about Milestones Professional. This video will go over changing symbols on your toolbox. To see other tutorials, visit the links below this video. To get started with modifying symbols on our toolbox, let's look at the toolbox. You'll see that each row in the toolbox is divided into 4 parts. The first part is the small plus symbol, which you can use to add the entire symbol bar symbol combination to your schedule area. Then the next section is the starting symbol. Then we have a bar, and finally a finish symbol. Each symbol and bar can actually be modified to totally customize your toolbox. This tutorial will go over how to modify symbols on your toolbox. To get started, let's double-click on the first symbol in the first row of the toolbox, the gray upside-down triangle. Once I double-click the symbol, I get a new dialog box, Symbol Options. This dialog box has 4 different tabs, and each tab has options for this symbol on the toolbox. The first tab is the Symbol Shape tab. In this tab, the 2 big things that we will be changing are the symbol shape and what type of symbol this is. To change the symbol shape, you can click on the drop-down on the left side. There are quite a few pre-made symbols to choose from. I'm going to choose a square for this symbol. You can see on the top of the screen the sample symbol changes to let us know what the symbol will look like in the toolbox when we press OK. The second big thing we can change on this tab is the symbol type. There are 4 types of symbols in Milestones Professional. The first type of symbol is a normal symbol. Normal symbols are used to show a task start or finish date or milestone date on your schedule. This is similar to baseline symbol, which will show a baseline start, a baseline finish, or a baseline milestone date. A comment symbol is basically just a shape on your schedule. This symbol will not be taken into account for any of the date columns and will otherwise be ignored by the software. A status symbol is an optional way to show progress on a task. Wherever the status symbol is placed, it will change the status date of just that row in Milestones. For now, I am going to keep this symbol as a normal symbol. Now let's go to the next tab, Color Pattern Size Shadow. These are mostly formatting options for how your symbol will look, and keep an eye on the sample symbol to see any changes. For instance, you can change the line pattern, the line color, the fill pattern, fill color, and you can even add an optional marking to your symbol to differentiate it from another similar symbol. I will modify the fill color to be blue for this symbol. You can also modify the after status color, which is the fill color that the symbol will use if it is placed after the status date. By default, the status date of a schedule is the same as your computer's current date. The after status color will only be used if you have Symbols Filled a Status checked in the Dates tab. You can also add a shadow to your symbol or change the size of your symbol on this tab. The next tab is the Text and Date Properties tab. On this tab, you can change the default location for your symbol date and symbol text. Keep in mind that you can also modify the placement on an individual basis after adding these symbols to your schedules, in cases where your text is overlapping, for instance. Here you can also modify the default vertical symbol position. There are 11 different vertical positions to choose from, and by default your symbol will be placed in the middle of the row. I will keep it as middle of the row for now. The last tab is Default Text. On this tab, you can make symbols automatically have text on them as soon as you place them on your schedule. You can also link symbol text to column text. For instance, if I wanted these symbols to have text from column 10 automatically, then I would press the Insert button here. This inserts a shortcode that automatically copies the text from that column. When I press OK, it will apply all these settings to the toolbox symbol that I am modifying. As you can see, the first symbol in the second row is now a blue square instead of an upside-down triangle. You can also see that the legend changed automatically, since legend entries are tied to a specific symbol in the toolbox. You'll also notice that the symbols on the schedule have been modified as well. This is because the symbols on the schedule are also tied to a specific spot in the toolbox. Thank you for watching this tutorial video about modifying symbols on your toolbox in Milestones Professional. For more videos, visit our website at kidasa.com. Have a nice day.